Just hiking out of Buttermere, heading towards Grassmore. Whether we make it or not, I'm not too sure. Because these mountains are steep and big. I randomly chose Grassmore off Google Maps. I've never been here before. So let's see, eh? Missed my turn. So we're going to go up this trail. Hopefully this should lead us up to where we want to get to. It's all guesswork. I did buy a map and a compass, but the compass was an Amazon special. It's absolutely awful. Didn't even point north. So I just thought I'd just get out of here anyway. What's the worst that could happen? Right. Dear me. I've got a microphone, so you'll be able to hear my out of breath panting all the better. Oh dear me. Absolutely beautiful view. I've done maybe 100 metres, 200 metres and I'm spent. This is going to be a long day. I'm carrying a full pack though. Camping on the mountain overnight. Plenty of water, food. Got me a chair, my slippers and beer. Yeah, I'll appreciate the extra couple of kilo when I get up there. Oh. Yeah. Now, I'm not 100%, but I think that's Grassmore in the distance. I'll tell you now, I'm not making that at all. So I think, this doesn't look very steep on camera, but it is. I think we'll head up there and see what's up there instead. I'm almost dying now, so I'm not going to make that for sure. Ooh, downhill is nice. Downhill is very nice. Hoping top of this brow or peak or whatever you want to call it, there will be some nice rolling mountains. I'll let you know when I get to the top. Yeah, so I managed to get some signal. I'm pretty sure that is Grassmore. It's quite a foreboding mountain that I'm not even going to attempt to climb because I will not make the top of that. The plan was to go to the top and camp up there, but no chance. You can just about see some people up there. But I'm not sure if the camera does it justice. It's so steep. So I'm in the Rannerdale Knotts, and we're just going to follow this along, I think. And it looks like I'm almost at the top. I'm going to see if there's a little nook I can put a tent in. It's pretty early in the day, but at this pace, it'll probably take me all day. Slow and steady now. It's just slow and steady. That's all I can do is slow and steady. Slow and steady and sitting down. There's people running past me, crazy bastards. Old couples. But I have to remind myself I'm still pretty unfit, and I am. I've got an overnight pack with me. I was doing a bit of walking around with it on the ground, and it's so much easier not wearing it. So, yeah, it should only get easier. I mean, the return trip shouldn't be too bad. All my beers will be gone. All the food will be gone. Half the water, if not all the water, will be gone. So that'll be a fair few kilo. But yeah, it's nice. Recommend the Rannerdale Knotts. This probably really is a beginner's trial. But I am a beginner at the end of the day. All the gear, no idea. That's me. 650 calories so far. According to my watch, I've only been walking an hour or so. So I've had a Mars bar. And I'm feeling an awful lot better, to be honest. I think I was seriously lacking energy. Still out of breath. It's not quite as steep as it was. Well, this looks good. This is where I was thinking of camping, but it might not be as enclosed as I think. Camera might have to go away. Not sure if I can climb and film. I'll try that. Mate, didn't expect this. Oh dear. Crumbs. I thought it was going to get easier. This is pretty tough. Still looks easier than that behemoth though. My advice, don't randomly choose a mountain on Google Maps. I think potentially I'm going to follow this trail along and then descend into that lake. Perhaps. Because then in the morning I've got a clear run back to the car park, nice and easy. I've got 24 hours parking, so I need to be up and about. Yeah, it's a little bit more difficult than I expected. So we are on the descent. So I'm going to find somewhere else to hike and to camp. I did plan on camping on this mountain, but it's quite busy. And it's very, very early in the day still. I don't feel too bad now. I feel like I've gone through that fabled wall. And I think I can got a few more hours in me. We will stop for lunch at some point. There's bits of this that are quite treacherous, such as this part. Oh, Christ almighty. There we go. Like I say, for all I know, I've taken some difficult route. Because I'm just guessing, really. I'm not one for maps and plans. So I will come unstuck one day. I've been following that path for the last sort of hour or so. I'm going to go off the route because, like I say, it's quite a busy trail. I need to find somewhere fairly quiet to camp later on, because without the permission of the landowner, camping in England is illegal. And I'd be very unlucky to get caught and thrown off a mountain. It does happen. Let's see what's over here, shall we? Because if I can find a nice little quiet area that's fairly flat without a path running through it, that would be great. Then we are meant to have heavy rain tonight, so I need to take that into consideration as well and not set up in a dry riverbed or a floodplain. Some poor little sheep lost his life here. I found a lovely little place that'd be ideal to camp, overlooking the lake. Really out of sight of everyone as well, just off the trail. I may have to come back here later on, but for now we keep on walking. It's okay. Well, that's where I came from, and behind me is the perfect camp spot, which I'm gonna just give upon the idea of. It's quite blowy up here anyway, obviously with the storms rolling in. That isn't going to be ideal. So I think there's a path there. I think we're going to try and descend down. Doesn't look too bad from here, but we'll see. Get on that path, sort of hook back around this peak that I've come over, and then I will actually be on the mountain I was meant to be on, but I'm certainly not going up there. So as usual, what looks relatively easy, when you get to it, is actually fairly steep. This is why you should not take shortcuts on mountains. I think I can just see a path cutting through. So we're going to head towards that. Worst comes to the worst, I'm not committed yet. Yes, there is a trail. Whether it's a sheep trail, I don't know. But there's a trail nonetheless. So let's see if I can get down this. Like I said, the camera does not do it justice how steep these things are. But it is passable at the minute. on the mountains everything looks closer than it is as well. It's only when you've been walking for an hour that you realise it was probably actually miles away. And the amount of dung on here, I'm going with sheep trail, but we are going to descend this way because it is just passable. I hope I don't have to come back up because it is very steep and it will kill me. So we are committed. Yeah, really not sure about this. I think I am going to have to turn back. I mean, it looks like you might be able to get parts of it, but you know, if you get committed to things and then you're just stuck. I'm going to turn around. It's going to kill me to go back up that mountain, but there is a clear path down the other side. Oh, it's so steep. I should never have come down this way. I'm going to maybe scoot around these rocks. Hopefully there's a way down that I don't have to go back up, because it's a long way. If anyone could see me, they must be thinking, what an idiot, what's he doing up there? But I think it's going to keep scooting along the edge, slowly working my way up. This is hard. It's starting to feel quite silly. Always stay on the path, kids. Always stay on the path. Slipped and fell on my very expensive bloody carbon fibre walking pole. Oh well, it's going to carry this with me as well. Here we are, back on the trail that I left probably an hour ago, trying to take a shortcut. I'm well back down it though, so it's just follow this trail now. I think it's fairly steady and downhill. We'll see what's around the corner. Bloody hell, nearly fell again. I haven't got my bloody pole to save me this time. It's all the learning curve though. Just I think this pole cost me, it was £30, half price, and I assumed it was 2, but it was 1. And I mean, it's not great. It's the first time I've used it, and granted I'm not the lightest of people, but it was just under my leg as I fell and snapped. I think I'm used to the weight of the pack now. I'm going to weigh it next time, but this, it's over 20 kilo, probably 30. I need to potentially just spend more money on lighter stuff, because I'm pretty bare bones. There's not much I'd want to leave behind. That's the path I've been trying to get to for about an hour, maybe longer. I'm nearly there. Just skirting along the edge of Grassmore now. See if we can find somewhere to camp. We'll see what's around this bend. If not, we'll go back. Perhaps find something near one of the lakes. Just seeing a chap walking the trail along that river. So fingers crossed, this looks like this little sheep's track is leading down there. I regret leaving the last one, which was absolutely perfect, but that is too much of a hike for me to do it again. So we're going to have to settle for second best, I think. And hopefully second best will be around the brow of this hill. So I'm thinking of maybe camping in that old ruin there. It's fairly uneven, fairly steep. I've got no stick to save me, so the last thing I want to do is sprain an ankle on this bloody mountain. We shall see what's down here. If not the ruin, then maybe just here. Maybe not quite next to it, because it does feel quite marshy. But we'll find something. It's looking promising. Less marshy here, but not flat. Crystal clear. It's beautiful, but it's so unbelievably wet here. Into that valley, I think. I should have time. So this may be where I camp. Found a little dry spot on a rock. It's very, very quiet. Currently setting the grass on fire, trying to boil some water. I think it's about to boil. Got me a hot chocolate. Got me Maltesers. Hot chocolate. Much easier than making tea, and I don't like coffee. So I'm thinking tent there. It'll just about fit, maybe. Not sure how comfortable it'll be, but it's pretty flat. I think this is the place for the night. Yeah, I've been sat there in my camp on the rock, looking at this spot over here. Yeah, I quite like my camp on the rock, but I'm wondering if there's some nice flat ground, flat dry ground over here. It's pretty rough, maybe by this wall. Maybe just by this wall. This, to me, this looks promising. I feel this is probably better. Probably have to move camp. This is fairly flat, bone dry. So yeah, I think we're going to move camp again. This will be for the last time, so I want to get settled in there. Let's do it. So this is going to be camp by the old dry stone wall. This is my one Tigris chair. It's very lightweight and it can carry big fatties like me up to 150 kilo. So I recommend this one. It's quite expensive. Boots are off. Camp slippers are on. Oh yeah. You're tamping down the grass. I think this is going to work out quite well. Get the tent here nicely. Just been chilling watching some YouTube videos, to be fair. World War III and all that. And I've found a lovely, perfect stone to cook on. It's not exactly gourmet food. I'm quite a plain eating person, to be fair. So we've got some naan breads, some super noodles, and some mac and cheese. Now, I'm not sure what's going to cook well on this setup. So I'm going to try and cook one of these, either the mac and cheese or the super noodles. The naan breads will be fine. I'm going to put those in foil directly on the flame, bit of water. Yeah, we'll see how we get on. So the mac and cheese requires milk. So I should have read the instructions on that. So it's super noodles. Are we going? Yeah, it's just about starting to boil. Still, we'll see. There's the naan breads. They are not decent food to bring with you. They are, unsurprisingly, crumbled to bits. To wrap them in foil, sprinkling of water, and it's going to put them directly onto the fire. Yeah, it is boiling. Well, they're pretty much done. Let's see if that naan bread is even edible. We've not tried the super noodles yet. They do look nice though. They do look cooked. Sticky, if anything, like just perfect. Let's have a look at this. Well, the answer is no. Right, we're getting pretty low on fuel. My noodles are going cold. That's the last one. Right. I'm going to leave them in that tin because that's quite hot. The other one is going to go directly on. Bit of a dog's dinner directly on the flame was a bad idea. I've got my backup. He's in there now. I need to start eating because those noodles are going to be super cold by now. So the super noodles were quite nice, but they were cold because I dicked around with this naan bread for too long. The one directly on the flame was burnt. It was disgusting. I was cooking this one while I was eating. That is not bad. That's not bad at all. At least I got cookies. I might just bring cookies next time. So that's the tent up anyway. I've had another beer, one left. One more beer in bed. There'll be no more filming tonight. I'll film a hike out tomorrow. 4:30 in the morning, it's absolutely pitch black. That's me all packed up, all rubbish gone, etc. It rained quite a lot through the night. Yeah, Tim did quite well. So yeah, just I was going to hang around till light, but you know, I'm just gonna make my way out, hit the road, get home. Found the trail. Probably should have waited till light, but slow and steady. I've got a decent head torch on. This should just lead me all the way out, I believe. I don't think this is the one carrying on as well. It looks more like a path, which is ideal. Lost the path to forge my own. I don't know whether to descend further, but this isn't too bad. But if you go down, you may have to go back up. That's my thought. I don't really want to be ascending a mountain in the pitch dark. Thank the Lord, that is the path. That's the path the chap was on yesterday. So my pack is about 5 kilos light, I believe. It's 4 cans of beer, most of my water, food, and it's actually manageable. It's not excruciatingly painful. I know how long I've been going, 20 minutes maybe. Man, this must be the easy route. This is flat, it's a proper path. There's no sheer drops, there's no sheep. Oh, this is what I was after yesterday afternoon. I was absolutely screwed after all those mountains. Just wanted an easy ride, and I didn't get it. Yeah, I think we're getting onto farmers' fields and stuff now. This all looks maintained. I've probably been walking, I don't know, 45 minutes or so. And I'm on a pretty easy path, which is a lovely. This must be stunning in the day. I'm going to have to come back at another time. I'm on an ATV track. This must be the way out. This right of way looks amazing. Amazing. I bet that is a wonderful walk through that forest. Not today. Well, that's it. I'm pretty much back where I started filming yesterday. Sun is coming up. The mist is rolling off the mountains. And that's quite an adventure. Pretty much went into this blind, which I would not recommend. I just happened upon things. I found some nice little mountains to go up, probably starter mountains. I saw people going up the mountain, Grassmore, which I did plan to go up. I'm just not fit enough for it yet. I will be back though, because this area of the country is stunning. I'm just walking back into Buttermere now, where I parked. I parked at the Buttermere Court Hotel. There is limited parking, but it was £10 for 24 hours, which, in my opinion, is an absolute steal. So yeah, all in all, it's been a good trip. Yeah, very enjoyable. So I would recommend Rannerdale Knotts. As I say, it is probably a starter mountain, which is exactly what I needed. So that's me done. If you made it to the end, thank you very much. Listening to me ramble on for half an hour or so. But yeah, it's been good.